What's up, everyone, and welcome back to another average COD player video. So I haven't put a video out in a couple days because I had a lot of editing problems, and then I decided to just do this Call of Duty video before I got into any of the other stuff, so that I had a couple days of time to make sure that I could get more material for the next few videos. So here we are on Rise. Now this is a very interesting game because Dalton and Taylor were on the other team, and you're going to see this game has a pretty funny result. And I was on the opposite team, and I'm going to be using the Dingo, I believe, if this game ever actually starts. So I'm going to tell you what I think of the DLC briefly. I think it's not very good. I'm going to go over each map. Rise is arguably the best map out of the whole DLC. It's a fairly decent sized map. There's a really weird glitch spot that is pretty much the only thing wrong with the map, where you can get to places where you cannot be shot. There's a few head glitching spots more than a normal map, and it's a little big, but it doesn't feel like a waste of space. It feels like everything is there for a reason. So I would say it's probably the best map. I don't enjoy playing on it a whole lot, but it is definitely the best DLC map in my opinion. So that's my thoughts on Rise. Gauntlet is a little bit Gauntlet and Splash both are good, not great maps. I think Splash looks very nice. I don't think it plays very well at all because people just camp in the tubes. But I think both Splash and Gauntlet are too big. I do not like that the maps are as big as they are. And Skyjacked is definitely not as good as Hijacked, I don't think, or it's definitely not as fun as Hijacked. I think that this game was not really made for a map like Hijacked on it to be remade in any way, shape, or form. Not that I think Hijacked was a great map to begin with anyway. I think it was an okay map, but I didn't think it was great by any stretch of the imagination. So I don't think this DLC was very great. I'm not super against it. I don't think it was very good, but I don't hate it at all either. I play the maps when they come up in the rotation just for something different, but still. That's my thoughts on the DLC. I actually thought I'd have a lot more to say. Zombies map is pretty good, but I'm not going to play it a lot because I just don't really have the time or interest to invest in zombies. So as you can see, we're already off to a fast start. I'm using the Dingo with an boa sight because I was prestiging the gun still at the time, and I had not unlocked the ELO yet, so I was still forced to use this pretty not good sight. I'd say it's better than the reflex sight, but I don't enjoy it at all still. I think that all the sights actually are ass, and I really would like another sort of like a holographic sight from like an older game or something else besides these reflex boa and ELO sights are all really, really middling and unimpressive, and I really don't want to use them. But there's certain guns, the Dingo's not one of them. I was just testing out whether the iron sights were good or not. There's many guns where I don't use sights anymore because I think that these sights all look really awful. But there's certain guns like the Shiva and the Man of War and the Razorback where I think the iron sights is actually really bad, and I would rather use a sight on it. And in all those cases, as of right now anyway, it's been the ELO. There's a few old games before I adopted this current style that I'm actually running right now with not using sights or anything, plus the UAV counter UAV Wraith, which I'm actually using in this game, and I don't believe I get a Wraith, but it is still on the class, so there's that. And I still didn't have any, I don't believe I had any gold guns at this time. Maybe the KN was gold because I did that pretty much instantly because I was using the KN very heavily at the beginning of the game's life cycle. Each prestige I really only used that gun at the very start of the prestige until I started getting bigger gun, like better unlocks and stuff. But I would definitely say at this point I didn't have any other gold guns. I now have the Shiva and the Man of War. The Man of War needs one more long shot, and then it'll have maybe two more long shots, and then it will have gold camo. So that will be probably used in an upcoming episode. I don't know if I have any videos using the Man of War. I might have some coming up. I'm not sure. I have, including this one, I have 12 games pre-recorded, 5 of which I just recorded from this past weekend of playing. So I'm going to try and get back to the schedule of having 2 or more average COD player videos out a week. Right now I can only do a video a day, but I'm hoping that I can either get on a consistent schedule or try and do this as a second upload on certain days. But it depends on what I do with future videos. But I'm gonna think about that, or I'm gonna address that probably in the next week's installation of this, because I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do about Madden yet. But as you can see, I'm doing pretty great. Taylor and Dalton are somewhat struggling. Dalton's killed me a couple times. I think Taylor killed me once at the beginning of the match. I don't think since then, as he walks by and does not see me right there. But they were I don't know what the deal with the party system is this year. Is the Dingo somehow get the hip fire kill? I don't know what the deal is with the party system this year, where you get split up. I don't know how I didn't see that guy. Where you get split up even if you're in a party pre-game. Like if you join a game, I understand, but why is it splitting you up in the lobby pre-game? Just does not make any sense to me in any way, shape, or form. But it's a feature, and it makes for a lot of fun moments if you're in a party, but it's really kind of stupid overall, because if you're trying to play with someone to win, because I'm going to give you a secret, I never win solo. I can do as good as I want. I win maybe 1 out of every 6 games playing solo. So I like to have Taylor or Dalton or Hector or some combination of these 2 or 3 people on my team at all times, because I feel that it strengthens both our chances to perform well and win as a team. Even though those 2 don't have problems winning in solo lobbies, I have never had any sort of success. So when you do, it's uploaded, or even when I don't win, it's uploaded. It depends. But this game is pretty much over. We're almost doubling off their score, as it is 90-46 at this point. Now it's 91-46, and their team is not really putting up a fighting chance, because a lot of their team was real bad, and I'm not exactly sure why they put, I think there's 3 good players on our team, and then there's nothing on theirs. But again, it's not anything that's unseen or unheard of in Call of Duty, as I somehow miss every bullet going into that guy. But this game's about to be over, as we went the entire final minute or so without kills. So as you can see, our team was pretty stacked, and the 3rd place guy on their team was 8-18. So very, very bad matchmaking, kind of lopsided teams, but a pretty good performance from us at 22-5. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, as we just missed that 420 kill ratio, or kill death ratio, as we had 1 too many kills. So thank you guys for watching. See you next time for more Average CoD Player.